back to our show. From the wild Northlands, Echo's Children.
Okay, can we just go to Minhyrdin?
No, despite trying to be induced otherwise, we're actually going to try and do our set list in order.
Which order?
You start.
Can I start now? Okay. Someone called me from the darkness, and I answered quick and dumb, and I reckon I'd be vampire chow if rescue hadn't come. Well, I hit the carpet running, and I didn't shut the door. I don't think I'm gonna answer when a stranger calls no more, 'cause I've been there, done that, learned what I should know. Got the footprints on my t-shirt, got the bruises I can show. Yes, I've been there, done that, learned to recognize when it's time to call for backup by the frenzy in their eyes.
I got called up on a werewolf when the moon was full and fair, and I picked him up on 7th Street and tracked him to his lair. Now he's backed into the darkness, and he's watching with a grin. I'm not dumb, I'm not expendable, and I'm not going in, 'cause I've been there, done that, learned what I should know. Got the footprints on my t-shirt, got the bruises I can show. Yes, I've been there, done that, learned to recognize when it's time to call for backup by the frenzy in their eyes. Wizards can be touchy and they don't have many fans. They're tight-lipped about their secrets and they're stingy with their plans. But if you wind up all scorched, you only have yourself to blame. I don't recommend you push them when their hands are full of flame. Dummy.
'Cause I've been there, done that, learned what I should know. Got the footprints on my t-shirt, got the bruises I can show. Yes, I've been there, done that, learned to recognize when it's time to call for backup by the frenzy in their eyes.
Now those old Egyptian curses, sure they got no sense of style. When you tangle with a mummy, you're tied up for quite a while. It's as strong as a gorilla and as stubborn as a mule. If you find another mummy, you can find another fool. 'Cause I've been there, done that, learned what I should know. Got the footprints on my t-shirt, got the bruises I can show. Yes, I've been there, done that, learned to recognize when it's time to call for backup by the frenzy in their eyes. No, that's not a flute. This is a flute. This is actually a bass flute.
Covered in dirt and mud, aching and spitting blood, cursing you stirred to rise and groan. Muffled in yet to come mutters of battle drum. Werewolves don't usually walk alone. Think on the battle cost, this time the wolf has lost, beaten and broken and blind. Better beware, my lord, better prepare, my lord, I was the least of my kind. Prying my switchblade cold out of my fingers' hold, pause to take stock, reflect and rue. Look on the damage done here by a single one. What do you think a full pack will do? Oh, think on the battle cost. This time the wolf has lost, beaten and broken and blind. Better beware, my lord, better prepare, my lord, I was the least of my kind. 'Cause I came by chance, joining in battle stance, slain in a fight I could not win. Far off, a wolf pack hears, heads turn with pricking ears. Thought you, my lord, that I had no kin. Think on the battle cost. This time the wolf has lost, beaten and broken and blind. Better beware, my lord, better prepare, my lord. I was the least of my kind. Ow! Now this is the one.
No, not from the bass of the soprano, the bass to the E-flat whistle. But as Kat was saying, this is the one with which we really need audience participation.
So we're glad you guys have been singing along and getting warmed up and getting into the spirit of this thing. This one is called No Quarter. And the really important part is the chorus, where we're going to go, no quarter, and you're going to yell, no quarter, okay?
Shall we practice? No quarter.
No quarter!
That's very good.
That's good. Huh?
50 cents.
Later.
In this case,
Theater
it means
Filk
no
auction is
mercy.
later.
And if you want to, sing along on the part of the chorus that follows, which is, you damn well earned your fate. Give Harrington our compliments. We're sorry you are late. You are welcome to do so. But the no quarter is really the important part. Grayson's lost its champion, to God she has returned, to stand before the tester in the state her rank has earned. Our Lady needs an honor guard, an escort and a crew, and if you're the best available, I guess you'll have to do. No quarter, no quarter, you damn well earned your fate. Give Harrington our compliments, we're sorry you are late. Ancient legends say the rank a fallen warrior held depended on the honor guard of foes that one had felled. And so in tardy tribute to the one we couldn't save, we'll lay your fiery deaths like crimson flowers on her grave. No quarter, no quarter, you damn well earned your fate. Give Harrington our compliments, we're sorry you are late. We know what honor's ending was by all the tapes we viewed, and now we reach the battle, we are in no gentle mood. Hear that thunder rolling till it seems to split the sky. That's every ship in Grayson's navy taking up the cry. No quarter, no quarter, you damn well earned your fate. Give Harrington our compliments, we're sorry you are late. The steadholder's recruiting, so pray don't surrender, sir. Dame Harrington surrendered once, and look what that got her. We owe a debt of honor we have finally come to pay. And as we look you in the eye, we find one thing to say. No quarter, no quarter, you damn well earned your fate. Give Harrington our compliments, we're sorry you are late. Put your arms in order, shine your boots and get them laced. You just might make the muster, but you don't have time to waste. For if she pass inspection and she deems you fit to serve, you might yet meet an honor that you bastards don't deserve. No quarter, no quarter, you damn well earned your fate. Give Harrington our compliments, we're sorry you are late. No quarter, no quarter, you damn well earned your fate. Give Harrington our compliments, we're sorry you are late. our new album.
What, you recording tonight?
Recording everything, yeah.
Oh, God.
But you guys did a great job. We were hoping to get a crowd to shout, "No quarter" for us, so it would sound good and bloodthirsty. You just can't do that right in the studio. You know, it's just you and the mic and, well.
Sort of like, how many of them can we make die?
Why do you think there are mics pointed at you guys?
The People's Republic of Haven, is it all that you hope to attain? The glories that shone in your daydreams, are they dimmed by the blood of the slain? While yesterday's shining successes get harder and harder to top. Rob, you are riding a tiger. How are you going to stop? The Brawls only follow a leader who will keep them well fated and fed. With trial and war for your circus, you had better not run out of bread. The curs that have fawned at your fingers will tear out your throat if you drop. Rob, you are riding a tiger. How are you going to stop? The fields you have sown with betrayal and watered with innocence' tears, that falsehood has fenced and defended by the ruin of lives and careers, are choked with the fruits of your labors. How will you harvest your crop? Rob, you are riding a tiger. How are you going to stop? For the sake of our dying republic and an end to an honorless war. For the sake of my childhood friend Robin, though I fear he will greet me no more. In the chill of the guillotine's shadow, as the heavy blade's drawn to the top, I say, Rob, you are riding a tiger. How are you going to stop?
I need to take a drink first.
That one, since we didn't actually announce the title, is called Riding a Tiger, and it's another one set in the Honor Harrington universe that we've actually run by the author, and we've got his permission to use it. Now we're just trying to get the publisher.
Wish us luck. Thank you.
Luck it.
And the next one is called The Gift of Free Will.
Up to her elbows, sweet harmony stood in silver and ride and wire and wood, till all of the voices that music commands sang for sheer joy at the touch of her hands. Warm as the sunlight and fair as the moon, and each to the other's precisely in tune, till discord drew near with a moment to kill, and begged for her favorite, the gift of free will.
Cousin, your creatures are fitting to serve, approaching the honor you plainly deserve. Said discord as harmony's trickster she played, for only the Maker could mar what was made. Yet one might more poignantly speak to the ears, more surely to move you to laughter or tears, that chose to do good when it might have done ill, that instrument given the gift of free will.
Harmony, trusting to slow to no fear, smiled and said to the fiddle, come here. Don't weak, too rainy, too sunny, too windy, too chill. The fiddle is rich in the gift of free will. Rebellion has spread to infect other things. The horns and the woodwinds, the rest of the strings. Even the drums as they thunder and dance will play out of tune if you give them a chance. So why do we listen while scorning the fall? Why do we care for the fiddle at all? It seems that a player of passion and skill can turn to a blessing, the gift of free Gerry, have I mentioned to you how much I like this head mic? With the regular mic, I can't, turn and do all the shtick.
Thank you, dear.
No matter how it happens, it's always a surprise to look to you for love and see old shadows in your eyes. I never tried to hurt you, but that matters not a damn if you cannot see the who of me behind the thing I am. The pattern of the injury is written in the scar. All that we were raised to be is part of who we are. In your willing arms I thought my heart safe harbor lay, till a stranger stepped between us from 100 miles away. When you most need a shoulder, when I most need you near, I can't even comfort you when I am what you fear. I thought what lay between us no one else could reach to mar. All that we were raised to be is part of who we are. I took the space within your heart that you'd so dearly wrought, and never knew your courage by the weight of what you fought. In blood and pain and fire, as we struggled to be true. If I tried to fight your demons, might I end by fighting you? We reach toward each other, but some gaps are just too far. All that we were raised to be is part of who we are. The pattern of the injury is written in the scar. All that we were raised to be is part of who we are.
Given the way the weather's been behaving lately, we sort of thought that this next, and the fact that
Actually,
it did just
even down
officially
here.
get to be fall yesterday, we thought that the next one was kind of apropos.
Okay. Now the summertime has faded, and the evening yields to night. You must learn to love the darkness as you once embraced the light. For the tale of spring's returning's just a fantasy you spin. Now the wind that blew the autumn out blows the winter in. Now the days are pale and furtive, and the sullen cats complain. The trees are thin and naked, and they shiver in the rain. The sun so weak you cannot feel his hand upon your skin, while the wind that blew the autumn out blows the winter in. When all the hope you've cherished and all the strength you've grown is a candle flame that flickers in the drafty night alone. Is the sky your only blanket? Are the stars your only kin? While the wind that blew the autumn out blows the winter in. You can always call me over. We can watch the nights advance. We can teach the teapot peppermint and the Scrabble tiles to dance. We can wrap the night in ribbons of voice and mandolin, while the wind that blew the autumn out blows the winter in. Like 1,000 vivid photos lie the rivers you have run, the horses you have ridden, the mountains splashed with sun. Call the campfire from the candle, call the ocean from a shell, till the wind that blew the autumn out blows winter out as well.
Great. So you want Rolling Roses? Look, so I'm gonna have to pick it.
We'll say, well, yeah, it really does start that low. Okay, sorry. Go, start again. Will sang sweet as a courting dove, shy as a doe Mary's love. He never dared her heart to show, low among the roses, oh, low among the roses, low among the roses. She never dared her heart to show, low among the roses, oh. Will would sing a courting song, Mary used to sing along. Their voices danced where the willows grow, low among the roses, oh, low among the roses, low among the roses. Their voices danced where the willows grow, low among the roses, oh. Willie said when spring drew near, friendship cannot keep me here. To seek my fortune I mean to go, low among the love that will not speak its name only has itself to blame. And I'll not end like Marino, low among the roses, oh, low among the roses, low among the roses. I'll not end like Marino, low among the roses, oh. This next one, we saw clam chowder. I guess it was 2 consonances ago now.
Year and a half.
And I got inspired. And I thought, oh yeah, sea shanties, cool. I used to do sea shanties. And I wound up writing one. And it turns out that one of the members of Clam Chowder likes it and has asked permission to do it. So Clam Chowder may be doing it. It's called Brown Gal.
My brown gal's always by me, however far I roam, and in 100 harbors she's held my heart to home. Her bed is hard and narrow, but gladly there I've gone to wake to see my brown gal smiling in the dawn. When the west wind pipes a lively tune and makes the spray to fly, we sometimes go out dancing, just my sweet brown gal and I. And at my touch she trembles as wild and sweet as wine. She answers to no other hand the way she does to mine. My brown gal's always by me, however far I roam, and in 100 harbors she's held my heart to home. Her bed is hard and narrow, but gladly there I've gone to wake to see my brown gal smiling in the dawn. She's blonder than she used to be, for if the truth be told, sun and salt have silvered her to ash and dusty gold. But as long as brass needs polishing or lines to be restrung, she'll always be the brown gal she was when we were young. My brown gal's always by me, however far I roam, and in 100 harbors she's held my heart to home. Her bed is hard and narrow, but gladly there I've gone to wake to see my brown gal smiling in the dawn. My wife comes down to meet me as the sun to embers fails, to catch the line and make her fast and help me fold her sails. What fool says I'm not wealthy with my heart's desire and more? One true love upon the sea and another on the shore. My brown gal's always by me, however far I roam, and in 100 harbors she's held my heart to home. Her bed is hard and narrow, but gladly there I've gone to wake to see my brown gal smiling in the dawn. Sailing with my brown gal, I find my heart has fled, to wish my wife were in my arms and both of us in bed. Yet with my wife and daughter at Sunday church I find my bold and bonny brown gal is always on my mind. My brown gal's always by me, however far I roam, and in 100 harbors she's held my heart to home. Her bed is hard and narrow, but gladly there I've gone to wake to see my brown gal smiling in the dawn. Want to introduce it?
Well, there was this song contest held by the Mars Society, which I found out because Eli very kindly told me about it, and for which, at the absolute last minute, I wrote 2 songs. And this is one of them. It's called My Planet's Child. And as it turns out, it was a semi-finalist in the song competition there.
You didn't win?
Well, only one person can win. I don't feel bad about it. I was born on a dancing world where day and darkness run. Do-si-do with the dusty moon around the distant sun, which shyly skirts a wider waltz by gravity's request, around the swirling galaxy that knows no point of rest. Oh, I come by it honestly if I am star-beguiled, for if I am a rover, well, I am my planet's child. The very iron in my blood has wandered wide and far, forged and flung from the fire's heart that fueled a foreign star. Mars hangs low in the winter sky, a faint red spark to see, that might yet hold some scrap of life, a wanderer like me. A fractured portrait hinting how the solar system spawned, and more than that, a stepping stone to all the worlds beyond. Oh, I come by it honestly if I am star-beguiled, for if I am a rover, well, I am my planet's child. The very iron in my blood has wandered wide and far, forged and flung from the fire's heart that fueled a foreign star. Pink and pearl the summer skies on Martian planet side, where clouds of ice and iron help to swing the seasons wide. And in the winter morning, with the sky all blue with night, a freezing fog comes furling in to veil the valleys white. Oh, I come by it honestly if I am star-beguiled, for if I am a rover, well, I am my planet's child. The very iron in my blood has wandered wide and far, forged and flung from the fire's heart that fueled a foreign star. Soon enough I'll soar away to sail the sunlit black, 30 months as earthlings count to travel out and back. The calendar is counting down, the 0 hour nears, to add my own small circle to the clockwork of the spheres. Oh, I come by it honestly if I am star-beguiled, for if I am a rover, well, I am my planet's child. The very iron in my blood has wandered wide and far, forged and flung from the fire's heart that fueled a foreign star. Thank you.
I would like to mention that My Planet's Child is one of the songs that is on one of the items donated for the Interfilk auction.
If you like this song, you can take it home. Yes, I know, but I'm trying to remember the first line. Give generously. Okay, thank you. The fallen flame wild dancer, the shrunken limbs conceal, a tree grown stooped and twisted, whose roots have drunk of steel. No suitors come to seek her where cypress roses furl, but in angel's hand I understand they sing of the wildcat girl. They say there was no danger, no deed she wouldn't dare, like fire hot and tinder caught was young Minhyrdin Fair. A fairy throwing chamber pots, a mistress for her charms, she crashed a prince's wedding with his linen in her arms. She flung it in the fountain, she left it there to dry. The prince, I bet, did well regret the minx he tried to buy. Like leaping flame her temper and tangled saffron hair, the prince had earned his fingers burned who dropped Minhyrdin Fair. Dusty silken slippers deny beside her bed, her face like scrimshod ivory, her stiff and careful tread, her hair's a spill was about a character from a book called Dog Wizard by Barbara Hambly, in case people are interested.
And
Dog Wizard.
And the next one came about because I was helping my mom set up her first ever computer just after a consonance 2.5 years ago. And, well, the muse seems to always hit me while driving, and so there I was driving down the interstate at 70 miles an hour. Don't argue with the muse. Scribbling lyrics. You know, I got my new computer the other day. The guy that hooked it up, he said, it's plug and play. So I tried to run a program. What did I find? It asked so many questions, drove me out of my mind. I got the how big's the hard drive? What speed's the chip? Does your modem handle faxes? Is the surge protector lit? Can your sound card do MIDI? Is your printer online? Have you registered that shareware program? New computer blues. So I called up the technician to see what I should do. But his phone was always busy, I could never get through. And I signed up for a class to learn about getting online. Cause I don't want to read manuals till I turn 99. I got the how big's the hard drive? What speed's the chip? Does your modem handle faxes? Is the surge protector lit? Can your sound card do MIDI? Is your printer online? Have you registered that shareware program? New computer blues. I thought that choosing the computer'd be the hardest part. Why does it ask so many questions if it's all that smart? So I called my teenage nephew, who's a Microsoft geek. He got it all configured, but it took him a week. I got the how big's the hard drive? What speed's the chip? Does your modem handle faxes? Is the surge protector lit? Can your sound card do MIDI? Is your printer online? Have you registered that shareware program? New computer blues. Well, the system's finally set up, I can surf on the net. And my children send me email, and the spam ain't found me yet. But don't ask me about an upgrade to a Pentium 10. After all that I've been through, I'll never do this again. I got the how big's the hard drive? What speed's the chip? Does your modem handle faxes? Is the surge protector lit? Can your sound card do MIDI? Is your printer online? Have you registered that shareware program? New computer blues. New computer blues. Oops. I don't think we have this one. I don't need the words. Oh, cool.
I'm trying to remember the start of. Yes, I've got the words. I'm just trying to. No. Got a recumbent.
No, this one's right.
Okay. All right, this one is called. I have to look it up again. Actually, it's called Bicycle Blues, but it has a much longer name in the chorus, and I'll remember it when I get there. I'm reasonably sure. And it's because I bought a recumbent bicycle about a year ago now, which I actually rode for quite a long time and which I have plans of converting into various things. Everybody asks me that. You would think that riding a bicycle was dangerous or something, but no, what actually happened to my knee was that I stood up.
Which is known to be dangerous.
There you go. I was squatting. I was in a full squat, taping a label on a box, stood straight up. The knee went snap, crackle, pop, and I'm standing on one foot going, why am I standing on one foot? Oh, it must have been reflexive because that knee hurts. Doesn't hurt now. But unfortunately, I had torn the cartilage, so. I got a recumbent, a bike with a view. I heard they were faster and more comfortable too. Got a motor and batteries to give it a boost. And now I look back on it, that's when I figure my troubles were loosed. All the attention is bringing me down. Just wanted something I could ride around town. Simple and quiet now, my bike's on the news. I've got the power-assisted, full-faring, recumbent bicycle blues. Mechanics and traffic cops argue the cut. Is it a bicycle, a moped, or what? They say I can't ride until the question is solved. Well, I figured I still had a chance till the FAA got involved. All the attention is bringing me down. Just wanted something I could ride around town. Simple and quiet now, my bike's on the news. I've got the power-assisted, full-faring, recumbent bicycle blues. Call it a motorbike, well damned if I will. Don't wanna wear leathers and pedal uphill. The extra equipment, it would double the cost. Hauling a platinum catalyst when I got no exhaust. All the attention is bringing me down. Just wanted something I could ride around town. Simple and quiet now, my bike's on the news. I've got the power-assisted, full-faring, recumbent bicycle blues. Check out the fairing, the streamlining shell. Keeps off the rain and makes it faster as well. But people look strange at me wherever I come, like, who are you, lady, and tell me what alien star are you from? All the attention is bringing me down. Just wanted something I could ride around town. Simple and quiet now, my bike's on the news. I've got the power-assisted, full-faring, recumbent bicycle blues. You'll find me in Sundance, out cruising at large. 21 miles on a penny a charge. Before I am done, I just want one little change. A fairing all covered with solar cells would add a bit to the range. All the attention is bringing me down. Just wanted something I could ride around town. Simple and quiet now, my bike's on the news. I've got the power-assisted, full-faring, recumbent bicycle blues. Yeah, power-assisted, full-faring, recumbent bicycle blues.
But that's not the only blues she's been having lately. She gets involved in these role-playing games, and she writes these songs about them, and, well...
How does she roll her dice?
Actually, that's
pretty
why
well
I wanted
from what
a
I can
copy of
tell.
that song. The guarded, the hidden, the sweetly forbidden holds fascination for me. The apple of sin that I know I can't win always looks like the best on the tree. And just when I had no doubt, more than friendship was out, David leaves me a kiss to peruse. I've got the listen to reason, the boys only teasing, David drive me crazy blues. The advances I made only left him afraid. He faces life strictly alone. I'd have got more response to my wishes and wants if I'd poured them out over a stone. But now he changes his mind on the kiss he declined. Whose heart does he mean to confuse? I've got the listen to reason, the boys only teasing, David drive me crazy blues. Our hands only brush and I tremble and flush, my silly heart's starting to climb. Fear of the fire sharpens desire, and it's only a matter of time. Because when willpower yields and he gets under my shields, he'll skedaddle right out of his shoes. I've got the listen to reason, that boy's only teasing, David drive me crazy blues. Oh, know he's only caught 'cause he thinks I am not. He'll drop me flat as a plate. I don't wanna get hurt, see my heart in the dirt, but I think it's a little too late. And if I'm gonna pay with my tears anyway, tell me, what do I get for my dues? I've got to listen to reason, the boys only teasing David drive me crazy blues. I've got to listen to reason, the boys only teasing David drive me crazy blues.
I need water.
How are we doing for time? Is there anybody keeping an eye on that for us?
5 till. Up to 11.
Okay, let's cut that one. This one? Yeah, and do those two because they're new.
If and you say so.
Well, I happen to know that there's somebody out there with a mic who's hunting for specifically new songs.
Oh.
So, do you need a drink first?
Oh, lovely.
This next one is called Right and Left Grand, and it was inspired by the fact that I keep flying all over the country and meeting new people and then leaving them again. And that's kind of a bummer sometimes. Right and
We
left.
do appreciate the opportunity to come fly all over the country and entertain you fine
It's
folks.
the
And we
leaving.
thank ConChord for inviting us. It's the
Absolutely,
leaving.
absolutely. It's the leaving that's a bummer. But anyway, Grand Right and Left, which is also called Right and Left Grand sometimes, is a move in square dancing where you basically take the hands of everybody all around the circle and you meet your partner on the opposite side. So. The caller we answer has summoned the dancers, our hands touch. I ask myself why. Partings repeating must shadow each meeting. The fruits of hello bear the seeds of goodbye. Passing through changing places, we smile on new faces. Our joy lies in saying hello. Balance and swing, promenade round the ring. It's a joy to embrace and a grief to let go. Yet the same steps that part us will bring us new partners to honor and guide. Hand clasping, hand weaving, right and left grand, I will meet you again on the circle's far side. Our histories braid as the steps are replayed with each partner cycling through. We part and we meet in the patterns repeat, and the pattern I follow leads right back to you. For the same steps that part us will bring us new partners to honor and guide. Hand clasping, hand weaving, right and left grand, I will meet you again on the circle's far side. Parting seeds grow till they blossom, hello, in their own time. The question is when. I see at a glance that our lives are a dance, and the pattern's a promise I'll meet you again. The same steps that part us will bring us new partners to honor and guide. Hand clasping, hand weaving, right and left grand. The same steps that part us will bring us new partners to honor and guide. Hand clasping, hand weaving, right and left grand. I will meet you again on the circle's far side. I will meet you again on the circle's far side.
And just in case you thought any of the natural characteristics of this set were not planned, we want you to know that I meant to do that.
This is a natural product, and the little slips and slubs are there intentionally. My kitty chases shadows as her instincts demand, and sometimes the excitement gets a bit out of hand. She'll ramble and she'll scramble and she'll fly through the air to pile on the tail the stair, she says, I meant to do that, I'll have it be known. I did it on purpose for plans of my own. Since you're just a human and I am a cat, I thought I ought to mention that I meant to do that. My kitty jumps the ravens just to give 'em a scare. She'll leap a dozen feet or so straight up in the air. When the ravens see her heading up, they don't hang around, and both her paws are empty when she touches the ground. She says, I meant to do that, I'll have it be known. I did it on purpose for plans of my own. Since you're just a human and I am a cat, I thought I ought to mention that I meant to do that. When cats do something foolish, well, they don't run and hide. Some cynical souls say they're salving their pride. They pull themselves together or they flourish their tails. They fluff their ruffs or casually polish their nails. They say, I meant to do that, I'll have it be known. I did it on purpose for plans of my own. Since you're just a human and I am a cat, I thought I ought to mention that I meant to do that. From a kitten's book of etiquette, this lesson I take: you don't have to be embarrassed if you make a mistake. You pull yourself together and you brush off your hat and tell the watching crowd, you know, I meant to do that. I meant to do that, I'll have it be known. I did it on purpose for plans of my own. Since you're just a human and I am a cat, I thought I ought to mention that I meant to do that. I meant to do that, I'll have it be known. I did it on purpose for plans of my own. Since you're just a human and I am a cat, I thought I ought to mention that I meant to do that. Thank you very much. You've been a great audience, and thank you very much to the Con for bringing us. We've had a wonderful time. Gerry, I've got a long tail, but not long enough to go back to my seat.
Actually, they were asking for one more.
Well, if we're going to do one more, there... Well, do we have time? Because somebody's on after us, and I don't want to take up their time.
The maestro is nodding.
The maestro? Okay. Let's do Word of God, since we skipped it.
It's not exactly a beat, but hey.
From desert cliff and mountain top we trace the white design. Strike, slip, fault, and overthrust, and sin and anticline. We gaze upon creation where erosion makes it known, and count the countless eons in the banding of the stone. Odd long vanished creatures on their tracks and shells are found, where truth has left its sketches on the slate below the ground. The patient stone can speak if we but listen when it talks. Humans wrote the Bible, God wrote the rocks. There are those who name the stars, who watch the sky by night, seeking out the darkest place to better see the light. Long ago, when torture broke the remnant of his will, Galileo recanted, but the earth is moving still. High above the mountain tops where only distance bars, the truth has left its footprints in the dust between the stars. We may watch and study, or may shudder and deny. Humans wrote the Bible, God wrote the sky. By stem and root and branch we trace, by feather, fang, and fur, how the living things that are descend from things that were. The moss, the kelp, the zebrafish, the very mice and flies. These tiny, humble, wordless things, how shall they tell us lies? We are kin to beasts, no other answer can we bring. The truth has left its fingerprints on every living thing. Remember, should you have to choose between them in the strife, humans wrote the Bible, God wrote life. And we who listen to the stars, or walk the dusty grade, or break the very atoms down to see how they are made, or study cells or living things, seek truth with open hand, the profoundest act of worship is to try to understand. Deep in flower and in flesh, in star and soil and seed, the truth has left its living word for anyone to read. So turn and look where best you think the story is unfurled. Humans wrote the Bible, God wrote the world. Thank you very much. All right, I'm going to do a very uncat-like thing and ask you to please remove my tail.
Notice appropriately it is the cat